Please join me in welcoming Hash to tell us about the next steps in React.
Hello. Thank you everyone for attending the event. So my talk is the next step in React, next evolutionary, or I should rather say the next revolutionary step in React. If you look at in today's time, React has solved a massive problem of you handling the UI state by being more declarative. So if you look at like the ecosystem of React, it's quite great. Like it solves the UI issues, the state management, immutability. There are two libraries: immutable JS, immutable helper, Prettier for formatting, TypeScript and Flow for type checking, Babel for compilation, NPM for modular coding, linting, and all. But the problem is that it's a very cohesive ecosystem, but it has become, we are trying to solve every problem on library level, or rather at tooling level. But what if I tell you in today's time, we have a technology available that tries to solve all these problems on more primitive level? So, ladies and gentlemen, I present you Reason React. Some dramatic music from the background. You can listen, yeah? So, what Reason React is trying to solve is this problem of like all these tools and technologies that have never been made to work together. We are trying to make them work somehow. But Reason React is trying to consolidate these technologies into like a much more tighter integration. So if we try to look, can Reason ecosystem and Reason React replace the modern JavaScript ecosystem, which is so well established? But guess what? It can possibly. Maybe not for a brownfield project. The barrier can be very high. But if you look for a greenfield project, it's quite low. The entry barrier is quite low. Let's start with discussing user interface. Facebook has released Reason React binding. That solves which is basically a binding over React library. So that problem is solved. You are using React. Now, state management. Most of you guys possibly be using Redux. Guess what? Reason React has reducers baked in right into the library, so you don't have to use any other library for state management. There's no this.setState, there's just reducers to handle the state. Immutability, no need for the library. In ReasonML, immutability is baked in right into the language, so no extra library is required. Formatting, ReasonML has reformat, a tool called reformat. It's spelled as REFMT. It has formatting baked in right into it, so you don't need Prettier and all. Type checking. You're trying to apply type safety tools on this untyped language constantly. You're trying to put a duct tape over this untyped dynamic language. Not required in ReasonML. It's type safety. Type safety is a first-class thing in this. Everything is, your type coverage will always be 100%. Everything is always type covered, so no need to worry about it. Compilation, let's talk about this. Babel and TypeScript are great, but guess what? Babel is somewhat slow, TypeScript is fast, but BuckleScript is 10 times faster than TypeScript even. And it emits out highly optimized human-readable code, so you can even read the JavaScript version of the code emitted by BuckleScript. Let's talk about package management. It still works flawlessly on NPM, so not an issue. And along extra information, there is a new tool being released by Facebook team, Easy. It's called ESY, Easy, which will allow you to natively compile so you can use OCaml, but that's a different story. Let's leave it. Let's not go that deep. So it works with NPM, short story. Linting, you don't have to worry about linting. Most of the, it will allow you can't write untyped code. You can't, semicolon is mostly mandatory. And in most of the cases, there is an inbuilt tool called Merlin, which will allow you to make sure that you don't do any bad practices. So no real use of linting on this. So like just a small sample I'm be showing you here. You can have a quick look. It's type and actions have been declared as first-class citizens and straight applied on that. There is no annotations, or unlike Flow or TypeScript, you'll see the code, it's not that much typed, but still it type covered everything. So that's it really. And if you want to know more about ReasonML, you can follow my YouTube channel and follow me on Twitter. And if you have any more questions, I'm willing, you can talk to me after this. Thanks you.
Thank you very much.